5:17 is our time right now on this Monday morning. Thanks for joining us here on Fox 10 News. I'm Sarah Wall. The results of the weekend box office are in, and moviegoers continue to pack theaters to see the Lego movie.
Here it is. Instructions to fit in, have everybody like you, and always be happy. Step 1.
The animated film, based on the toy brick building franchise, earned $31.5 million over the weekend. It is the highest grossing film of 2014, and a sequel has already been announced.
So I buy back my life by killing for you.
Kevin Costner's crime drama 3 Days to Kill takes the number 2 spot with $12.3 million. And rounding out the top 5, Pompeii debuts in 3rd place with $10 million. RoboCop lands in 4th place with $9.4 million. And Monuments Men is 5th with $8.1 million.
Jason Collins is making history as in 6 hours. But when it resumed, Earnhardt dominated the track.
Not a bad way to break a 55-race no-win streak.
You got that right. I'm sure he is definitely celebrating today.
No doubt about that. And a big old rain delay. We had that rain right here.
Yeah, we did. We had a good rain downpour, Mike. In fact, I guess what was around 12 noon yesterday.
It was pretty heavy at some points.
Yeah, it was, guys. And we saw that along a warm front. That's what made our air humid, and that's what's, guys.
Michael, thanks. It's now 5:02. In the news this morning, the investigation continues into a...
Sarah?
All right, Michael, thanks. It's now 5:22. After months of political unrest, Ukraine has an interim president. This as a warrant is issued for its embattled leader. And one of the world's most wanted drug dealers is in custody after evading authorities for more than a decade. We'll explain what helped authorities track down the man known as El Chapo when Fox 10 News returns. 5:22 is our time right now. Thanks for joining us right here on Fox 10 News on this Monday, and we'll be right back. This is an election year. One of the most closely watched races will be the one for Baldwin County Sheriff. Incumbent Huey Haas-Mack is facing challengers Jeff Dunn and Larry Milstead in the primary on June 3rd. Before then, you do have a chance to hear from all 3 candidates. The Baldwin County Young Republicans are hosting a candidate forum tonight. It gets underway at 6 at the Homestead Village on Plantation Boulevard in Fairhope. In other news this morning, it has been a deadly weekend on the roads. Authorities are investigating several fatal crashes this morning. Mobile police say an accident early Sunday morning at the I-10 I-65 interchange left a 40-year-old man dead. Investigators say the driver was turning north from westbound I-10 when he ran off the road and hit a light pole. He was pronounced dead at the scene. Police say speed was a factor in the crash. They're also investigating whether drugs and alcohol may have played a role. They say the driver was not wearing a seatbelt. And Alabama state troopers are investigating a crash that left a Sims man dead. Troopers say a vehicle being driven by 30-year-old Jason Kelly collided with another car on Highway 45 in Citronelle on Friday night. Kelly was thrown from his vehicle and killed. Troopers say he was not wearing his seatbelt. The other driver, who was wearing her seatbelt, was not hurt.
If you're just joining us this morning, we want to bring you up to speed on some of the other stories also making headlines this morning.
The investigation continues into 2 shootings in Mobile that left 2 men dead. The first one happened early Saturday morning at a residence on Fern Court near Duval Street. Police say 26-year-old Anthony Karstarfin was shot after apparently forcing his way into an apartment. Police say Karstarfin was the ex-boyfriend of the woman who lived there. Investigators say the woman and a man were questioned so far. No charges have been filed. The case is headed to a grand jury for review.
The search, meantime, continues for the suspect in another shooting. Now, this one happened around 4 Saturday morning on Azalea Road. Police say that 26-year-old Anthony Dunnigan was shot multiple times. He was pronounced dead on the scene. Police have issued a warrant for this guy, 26-year-old Arnez Wilkerson, who you see here. Now, if you know his whereabouts this morning, please call Mobile Police.
And Dale Earnhardt Jr. has won the Daytona 500 for the 2nd time in his career. His victory on Sunday night snaps a 55-race no-win streak for Earnhardt, dating back to 2012. Earnhardt's first Daytona win was a decade ago.
For the latest on these stories,